Once again, you hear from us as we start the show here tonight as NXT. We might not be the tag team champions, so we can't anymore, so we can't do open challenges. But tonight, things still will be much different than the previous ones, because you see, the board is, for the first time ever, the board of directors have decided to name someone who replace our general manager Wim Weigel. Well, not for the upcoming weeks and months, but for at least for this one show. And this selected person is none other than one half of the brothers, and it is myself, Sascha, while my brother Big is standing next to me, a little bit behind me. And as I go to what we have in store for tonight, let's say this: tonight we have very stacked plans to give the people what they deserve, to give the locker room what they deserve, because tonight it's all about making the show as great as it possibly can be. And I don't know why the board of directors selected me. Maybe it's to blame on me, but if so, they should do it, because tonight we do things my way, and that means that we leave the battle inside the ring. So no more cheap shots, no shenanigans whatsoever, because I'm sick and tired of all of this. Seeing the main event last week, for example, it pissed me off watching it from the backstage area, ending in under 2 minutes with a disqualification as our main event. Everybody else put themselves on the line. Take for example High Energy, Blue Falcon and Clark. They each and every match they put their body on the line. They put their health on the line. They put their life on the line. For the crowd, for the locker room, for this business. Take Maskman. Take Legend Killer. Andy. They're making every match a highlight reel, much like the hero, much like Zero, much like ourselves, much like the new tag team champions Legado del Fantasma, who defeated us for our tag titles. They give it day in and day out. They bring it all, like my brother and I do. For this business, for the sports entertainment, they give it all they have, and they got robbed. We all got robbed last week. We all got punched in the face by the damn demonic family, and it's a shame, and it shouldn't have happened, because that wasn't a worthy main event at all. Every other match last week would have been a worthier main event. For example, and also, of course, it also was a spit in the face of the Warriors of the Sky, and to the NXT Women's Champion Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez as well. As much as it was a spit on the face of the NXT UK Women's Champion Xia Li as well. And it makes me sick, and I'm sick and tired of this shit. So far tonight goes, I do my best that none of this can happen, to give everyone what they deserve. And also, I haven't talked about it because I'm a lone wolf and I walk alone. I don't talk about my strength and weakness, but I have a fear, and I have this fear for many years. I have this fear since my childhood. I'm scared of heights, but even I put that aside for an entertaining match each and every time when I step up and do the 630, every time when I step up on the top rope to do my Sturzflug, or even when I do my suicide dive. I overcome this fear. I overcame this fear each and every time to make this match even greater as it's been without it, even greater, even better, because It's my job as a wrestler and as a sports entertainer. And that's just not good enough for the main event, but we have a 2-minute main event ending with disqualification. Are you kidding me? Look at all of the other people in the locker room, day in and day out, giving it all for the crowd, putting their lives on the line, to give what they have, to entertain the people and to make the show as great as it's already been. And well, but before I got all angry and and I talk here about 30 minutes about how pissed off I am about last week's main event, let's change this week's main event and entire match card into a better one. And by starting this, Sue Cox, you've been known for your cheap shots, and for the last couple of weeks, most likely against your enemy who got the this precious NXT UK Women's Championship away from you, against Xia Li. Well, tonight you won't the thing is, I didn't know who to let you fight tonight because all the other women's wrestlers are busy with their feuds, with their rivalries, with their upcoming pay-per-view matches. But I found one mystery opponent for you, and you don't know who that person is, and you can't figure it out because it's one hell of a surprise. So your cheap tactics won't work tonight. But good luck, get ready for this match because you're in the second match of the night. And the in the third match of the night, because before that we have high energy Blue Falcon and Clark back in tag team action against Kyle and Waddy in the tag match. Then we have, and now it's going on for weeks and months, the issue between the Blade Runners and Andy and Zero. So tonight both teams were locked inside a steel cage because that there will be no cheap shots from the Blade Runners this time, and that Andy and Zero got a fair shot at them. Also tonight we will find out who will be the new #1 contender for Blue Falcon's precious NXT North American Championship in a Battle Royal. And we have 2 returns here to NXT from the main shows here tonight in this Battle Royal, so get excited for it as much as I am. Also we have Io Shirai, one half of the NXT Women's Champion, that is Io Shirai, versus Candice LeRae. But for this match everybody is banned from ringside, that there will be no interferences whatsoever, that we will see a fair contest because that's what the night is all about, like I said already. Then we have a tables tag match between the Toxic Blonde and Raquel and Code against their opponents Raquel and the NXT Women's Champion Dakota Kai. And for the main event it goes, I put my specialty up the ground. It will be an Extreme Rules tag team match between the participants from last week. Dexter Lumis teams up with his new ally or whatever, or allies with common enemies whatsoever you can call it. Papa Shango, the legend Derry Papa Shango, with Dexter Lumis against the Demon Family, Des Demon Senior and Des Demon Junior. But everybody is banned from this match. And also there's leave one match, and that's the opener. And in the opener we didn't got an answer from Legado del Fantasma for our rematch what we have in our contracts, because we became tag team champions 2 pay-per-views ago. 2 pay-per-views ago, and defended it the last pay-per-view as well. Well, since losing the titles 2 weeks ago we didn't got an answer from Legado del Fantasmas, Raul Mendoza and Joaquin White. So guess what? Tonight you will have no other choice. You had enough preparation because we don't wait for the pay-per-view. We're doing it tonight. Tonight it will be the brothers, Legado del Fantasma, Raul Mendoza and Joaquin White for those precious, for the highly contested tag team titles in our very first match. And there doesn't need anything to be said about this match because much like Legado del Fantasma, we let our actions speak for us. And let's go out there and have another 5-star banger of a match for those tag team titles. Like I said, no more words needed. Legado del Fantasma, our match with you for those titles is coming up next, and it's coming up right, and it's starting right now.